We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, here's 4. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cleveland.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that third down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Completing that one to Carter. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
Now a give on the ground. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. Not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop third and goal. Now they'll set up to the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So, fourth down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead. So 3-0 our score, and we are set for the dynamic kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
David Njoku with a nice catch, and I don't know if he gets enough credit, Mike, for just how good he has been for the Cleveland Browns. Made his first Pro Bowl last year. It just seems that every year, regardless of the situation at quarterback, Njoku just gets better and better and better.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Carter is the motion man. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. Still going. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll throw it left and has his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a run going left. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. From the shotgun, a give to Ford. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6.
Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Now the return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll open this drive on the ground with 4. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready up. Shut up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by Ford. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Tillman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
All right, let's go. Red.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
23.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hey, go.
Third and
11,
long.
11. Sink right. Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now,
oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
at some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
First and 10.
On red. It's hot.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
Hey, run.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Silver.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
As the ball continues to get wider, the boundary almost becomes like having a 12th defender, and that's exactly how the defense used it here. Continue to push that back wide until he had no choice but to just go out of bounds.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now it's Bigsby. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
So, 3 quarters. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. Here we go, son.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Hey, go.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Silver.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
Red. Here we go, son.
They'll run with Bigsby. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and a yard. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. David Njoku, touchdown Browns. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready? Hey, run!
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Red on red.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Route. Red.
On the ground, here's Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A kneel down here from Lawrence, and that should wrap things up.
Lisa 24.